So obviously every major city deals with gentrification, but Mexico City was the first time I've been someplace and I was like, oh. So even in my research for where to stay, there was really like three main neighborhoods that they suggested, and it was really Condesa, Roma Norte, and the Historical Center. And I ended up choosing the Historical Center, but what really should have like raised some alarms in my mind was how people were talking about it online. And they're like, oh, it's nice, but compared to the other areas, it's like a little bit rowdier, it's much louder at night. Which sounds familiar because this is like line number one in the gentrifier playbook, but I digress. So, staying in the historical center, I loved it. Like, every time I go to Mexico or Central America or South America, for the most part, I'm going there to practice my Spanish. So, I'm interacting with people all day speaking Spanish. I'm going to the street vendors, I'm going to the local shops. Like, this looks like the Mexico that I'm used to. And even when I was in Zocalo, like the major area, I remember looking around and being like, it's interesting that there's not a lot of foreigners here just because I heard it's such an international city. But hey, cool. Like, I feel like I'm immersed in the culture. I'm having a good time. Baby, then I went to Condesa. And again, walking through the streets of the historical center, it's like people setting up shop on the streets, tons of street food, tons of vendors. You know what I mean? Tons of people just walking around like actual Mexican people. I go to Condesa. I'm hearing people walking the streets just speaking English, seeing people walking their dogs in these very nice, like wooded kind of like street areas. I'm seeing like the matcha bars, the vegan sushi places, like I'm seeing everything. And it was so jarring because I felt like I was like back in America in one of the gentrified neighborhoods in America at that. I had actually went to go get tacos right before going into Condesa. Great interaction, had the whole interaction in Spanish. It was super cool. Menu in Spanish, everything. Like, I prefer to do everything in Spanish again because I'm working on my Spanish. I go to get tacos in Condesa. As soon as I walked up, they flipped that menu to English. Hi, how are you? And honestly, I don't even blame the person working because what must they have gone through that they were like, you know what, bro, I'm not even going to do this with her today. It was crazy because, like, the only Mexicans I really saw in Condesa were working there. And I was only in Mexico City for a couple of days, so tell me if my observations are incorrect. But that shit was so jarring to me, bro. Like, that was a little America, a little Europe in Mexico. And it really put everything in perspective as to why everyone kept recommending this great neighborhood.